Alright, boys and girls, welcome to Gordon Guitar. I found a great song. In my own opinion, my own preference, is one of the better songs recently, and it's from the Lumineers called Keys on the Table. Really love this song. Very playable on guitar, of course, but also in terms of how it sounds, I just love it. So I want to share this with you. Let's go into this one, and we have a capo set on 4th fret. That is the absolute best scenario for us. With that, we have a couple of chords, I believe 7. So let's go into the 7 chords, and we're gonna start with G first, okay? So that goes 3rd on E, 2nd on A, open D, open G, 3rd B, and 3rd E. Next is the G major 7 type of chord, and that is to play 3rd on E. Then I mute the next string, the A with the finger I'm using there, normally this mid finger. I'll just lean it on top of the A string so it gets muted like that, and then I continue with open D, open G, 3rd B, and 2nd E. We have C next, and that goes 3rd on A, 2nd on D, open G, 1st B, and open E. And then we have the C minor. That's a bar chord, so you place the index finger on the 3rd fret and you push down 5 strings if you start from bottom and count up like this. And then you need to add 5th on D, 5th on G, and 4th on B. We also got the E minor, and that goes open E, 2nd A, 2nd D, open G, open B, and open E. Then we have the D, and we're going to go with the C style of chord. It's a variation of D, and that goes 5th on A, 4th on D, open G, 3rd B, and yeah, open E. I tried to avoid the last E there, but it doesn't hurt if you get it anyway. So that is the D chord, and the final chord will be this A-C chord. That is basically an A but with a C sharp in the bass, and it comes right after the D, so it's very convenient because you just slide over to this position. So what I do here is I place a little bar on the 2nd fret and I push down the 4 strings if we count from bottom and up like this, and then I add the 4th fret on A. And with that, I try to stay away from the last E string when I strum it, okay? I want the mid strings there. And there you have the AC chord. And that is the last one we need to handle this beautiful song, Keys on the Table. Let's go into the strumming. It's very easy. It's just 2 downs. It goes like this. Okay? So that means you're going to alternate where you play on this string. Okay? So you're going to play on top first, higher strings, and then on the bass strings, okay? So the lower. That is how I play. So one string round will be just 2 downs, top, bass, like this. So a couple rounds. Okay? That is how I play it. So let's go into the song, and the intro and the verse played in the same way. So you're gonna play G 2 string rounds, the G major 7 2 string rounds, the C 2, and the C minor 2. So 2 string rounds per chord: G, G major 7, C, C minor, like this. That is 1 round. The intro, you're going to play 4 rounds. And the same goes when it comes into the first verse. You're going to play that for another 4 rounds. One thing I can just mention here, I showed you that in the introduction of the tutorial, is to add 1 extra note to this when it comes to the C minor chord. So when you play this from start, and once you come to the C minor chord, you're going to play 1. And then you're going to add these 2 notes. So you're going to play 1 string round on C minor. And then you're going to focus on the D string and play 5th fret on D, which you have from the actual chord. And then 4th fret D string. You're going to play that as the next down. So the C part goes like this, the C minor part. Okay, that is just extra optional in its sounds. You can clearly hear that sometimes, at least, or maybe every second time or so they play like this when it comes to this part of the song, okay? But it's just optional. It doesn't have to go with that route. You can just play strumming, and this is just details in the strumming. So anyway, C minor 2, go for that, and then you can add this extra once you get comfortable with the strumming and everything. So that is the intro and the first verse, 4 rounds on both, and then you come into the chorus play, and if you lost the faith, boy, that's where we are in the lyrics. It starts about 53 seconds, 53 seconds, I believe, into the song. That's the first chorus. So what you're going to play here is the same strumming. Now you're going to play E minor, 4 strumming rounds, C4, G4, and D4. Okay, you're going to play that chord progression for 2 rounds. So E minor, 4, C4, G4, and D4. One more time. For 2 rounds. And that is the first chorus. Beautiful verse and beautiful chorus. And after this first chorus comes an instrumental part. You're going to play the verse play we just learned, the G2, the G major 2, C2, and the C minor 2 for 2 chord progression rounds. Then you start the second round of everything, the second verse played exactly in the same way as the first one. So you're just going to continue with another 4 rounds of the G, G major, C, C minor. All right, and then comes the second chorus. Again, just repetition, play exactly the same, the E minor, C, G, and D for 2 chord progression rounds. After that second chorus, we are about 2 minutes and 19 seconds into the song. This is the bridge part, and this is the part where it sings "You're All I Got." It's a beautiful part of the song. This playing here sounds great. So what you're going to do here is to play E minor 2, then D2, then it comes to AC2, and then C2. You're going to play that for 6 rounds, almost 6 full rounds. Because when you come to the 6th round, you're going to start that with E minor 2, and you're going to fulfill the D2 as well. And after you played that D2, almost played 6 full rounds, you're just going to stop and have a pause there, and that's the end of the bridge parts. We're going to come to what comes after that soon, but first I'm going to take you through a couple of rounds of this. E minor 2, D2, AC2, and C2, like this. Couple more rounds into the 6th round, and you stop when you played the D, and that is the end of the bridge part. After that comes the 3rd chorus. It's played exactly in the same way as the previous choruses. The only difference here is you're going to play for 3 rounds, so even better, this beautiful chorus, E minor, C, G, D, for 3 rounds. And after that you play the outro parts. And what is that? That is how you started. You're going to play the verse intro play. You're going to play that for 2 rounds like this. And that, my friends, is how the Lumineers Keys on the Table ends. Very, very good song. I really enjoyed to play this. I love all of these parts, both the verse interplay, the chorus, the bridge part. It just gets better. So yeah, wonderful song. If you have my taste, this is one song to go for, and pretty easy chords as well. So give it a try. Until next time, play tuned.